Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for coming to episode 4. We have a little bit of ED3 loot coming in here at the beginning. I was running low on cash, so you know how it goes these days, ED3 or bust. In this episode, we get 2 major quests done. The World Wakes, which, if you don't know, sets up the rest of the future quest line, at least the main story quest line, and unlocks some great rewards. And after that, we get into While Guthix Sleeps, which is also another massive quest with some great XP rewards. You get 400k XP you can put in essentially wherever you want, and we're going to use that to get even closer to Priffness. Just doing some crafting on the side here. It's fairly AFK if you're crafting amulets, which you need anyway to make porters later for archaeology, but we're just about to hit 75 here, and 75 crafting is a nice unlock, just because it's another Priffness skill. It's coming in. We got just a couple more. And with the rewards from While Guthix Sleeps, we're gonna be really close come the end here. An update that is new to me, not new to anyone who's played Runescape in the last 2 years, is your player-owned farm, where you can raise and breed animals here right outside Ardoon. It's pretty cool. I'm just getting into it. You can see my farming level is not great yet, and we only have some chickens here. We got Patty and Amelia, my chickens, so you can gather produce from them. You get some eggs and feathers and whatnot from your chickens. You can make them breed later on if you buy the upgrade to allow your chickens to copulate in their pen. It's a pretty cool update, and you can get some really nice rewards later on. Bonus damage to monsters, good potion ingredients, great farming XP really is one of the main benefits. So I might not put too much player-owned farm clips in the videos, but I'm doing it, don't worry. After checking up on our farm, it is time to do the World Wakes. This is a very nice quest. There's a bunch of rewards that I can't unlock yet, or I won't be able to acquire because I haven't done all the prerequisite quests. There's a very long list, and they're all very high-level, intensive questline quests. They were so long that Jagex decided, you know what, you can just do this quest if you want to do it. As long as you can complete it, no problem. So we're going to go in here and get about it. It unlocks some of the best ultimate abilities in the game, Sunshine and Death Swiftness for range, Sunshine for magic, and they're absolutely amazing. What Sunshine does is when your adrenaline bar is full, you can activate the ability and your character will get engulfed in a beam of sunshine. So anywhere within this little 3x3 area, if you're standing in it, you will do 50% more damage, and it lasts 30 seconds. So for 30 seconds, you're doing 50% more damage than you normally would. And if any enemies are standing inside of your sunshine, they also take a little bit of damage over time. But there's a perk later on with invention that extends the time from 30 seconds to 45 seconds and takes away that damage over time effect, which is well worth it because you can do a whole lot more than it can. You're about to witness the World Wakes in 75 seconds. Guthix, the creator and first god of Gielinor, stayed mostly out of the other gods' business until the culmination of the God Wars. Here, he enacted Guthix's edicts, which banished the other gods from Gielinor and prevented them from coming back. When we opened the door to the shrine, it alerted those most loyal to the other gods to Guthix's location, and that if they could kill him, their gods would be able to return. We meet a Majorat named Sliske very early on in the shrine, who is a follower of Zaros, and tells us that he is interested in meeting Guthix. Generals of the other gods, like Armadil and Zamorak, storm to the shrine, and it becomes our job to keep them away. Teaming up with the most devout Guthixians, we're able to keep everyone at bay and prevent them from getting to Guthix. When the battle is over, the doors to Guthix open, and he calls to us. Hey, come here. When we approach, a hooded figure teleports in front of Guthix, attacking and killing him with the Staff of Armadil. It was Sliske, and his plan all along was to betray the other Zarosians and do the deed himself. As Guthix dies, he imbues us with the power of the World Guardian, making us immune to other godly influences and powers. As well as giving us death, swiftness, and sunshine, of course. And with Guthix dead, our quest is done. The world has awakened. Not only do we get our great ultimate abilities, but we get a bunch of XP and a couple different skills via these lamps, and we get a bunch of XP and a couple different skills via some other stuff that we can't quite do yet because we're not high enough level. This altar, you need 90 prayer in order to worship it, worship the altar of Guthix, and I think that gives you 50k prayer XP, but we can't do it yet, so we'll just come back later when we can. After that very intense combat experience of Guthix's death, I decided, we have a hunter daily, let's just catch some small little red salamanders, why not? Before we were doing that, we also had a dungeoneering daily, and normally I'm not a big fan of solo dungeoneering. It was designed, to be in teams of 5, but as you are an Ironman, you have to stand alone. And what that means is that you have to endure solo dungeoneering. The elite dungeons are not a terrible way to train dungeoneering, except the XP per hour doing ED is not nearly as good as just trying to train the skill normally. And what I remember of solo dungeoneering is it was not enjoyable. I did not like having to do solo dunge. But having come back, it's actually kind of a jam. It's essentially like speed running a dungeon. You go in, you fight some dudes, find the boss, you want to do as quick as possible. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And with that salamander, we have completed our daily hunter challenge. We got 3 challenges, construction, hunter, and dungeoneering. Boom! We got them, baby. Couple levels coming in. Bunch of XP. You'll love to see it. So the cash stack was getting a little low. Decided to go do an hour of ED3 with some boys. And we got a bunch of charms too. Good time. We got, wow, 5.7 mil. 2 of the super rare 1 mil relics. That's sweet. ED3 is insane. It's great XP. It's great money. I talk about it all the time, and I just cannot get over it. I'm sure it's more integrated in the Runescape 3 crowd, but these kind of numbers, both in the XP and money per hour for an Ironman coming from old school, it's insane. I love it. It's awesome. What is this, another ED3 clip? You're absolutely right. I was done with my first hour. My buddy PM'd me, hey, you want to come do some ED3? I say, sure. How could I resist? Money, XP, give it to me. We're actually really close to that 10 mil cash stack. It'll turn green. I love green numbers. So we should be able to get it in this hour, see how many charms we get. I'll update you, don't worry. You guessed it, another hour of ED3 done. We gained 12 levels. We were running melee this time instead of normally we do magic or ranged, and we gained 12 levels across attack, strength, defense, hit points, you name it. We're almost 2,000 total too, which is great. In the chest, 5 million. 1 super rare relic. We're hitting that 10 mil cash stack. Watch me. Here I go. And with this cast of High Alchemy, maybe the coolest cast of High Alchemy I've ever had, 10 mil. Green cash stack. I can't imagine it's going to stay green for very long, but while it lasts, it's nice to see. I can almost guarantee it will not be green for very long, but 10 mil nonetheless, it will take us a little while to burn through, so that's nice to have. Up to 3 times a day, I can run around here, get a bunch of XP and a bunch of different skills and get a reward book from this guy. If we put the XP onto herb lore, we will achieve 74 herb lore. One of the harder skills to get up on an Ironman account, and we're just 1 level away from our Priffness requirement. A couple more days of running around, getting XP and random skills, and getting the XP book from the dude. No problem. Had a agility daily. Decided to make a trip out of it, just while we're here in the wilderness, fearing for our life, we might as well. 69 agility coming in, the auspicious number. I think, we'll keep going. Once we climb up these rocks, you know what's going to happen? 70 agility. We just got 2 levels today. That's huge. 5 more levels until Priff. Agility is really slow. It's just clicking in circles. Not a good time. Not a good time. But seeing those little numbers tick up, ooh, you know what gets that dopamine flowing. We just completed another week of familiarization. I honestly don't remember if I talked about this last video, but essentially once a week you can get the opportunity to get a bonus XP outfit piece for summoning. So we got the legs this week. And what I've decided is I'm going to train summoning last because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all the other skills up, but I can do summoning last because that gives me more time for me to acquire more extra XP outfit pieces, which means then I'll have to train less summoning. And if the goal of RuneScape isn't to play less of RuneScape, I don't know what is. Big milestone coming in. With this reward book, we're going to have another Priffness requirement completed. 75 herb lore. Here we go. We only have a couple more skills. This is definitely a next episode kind of goal at this point. But Plague's End, we got it. Herblore, done. Now we can start putting the Jack of Trades rewards on another skill. Probably prayer at this point. A lot of the time playing Ironman mode is like, hey, I heard you wanted to do a thing, so here's 60 other things that you should probably do beforehand, either as a strict requirement or to make it easier. But if we do while Guthix sleeps, that'll give us 400k XP that we can put into any skill. So we could put it into prayer, agility, or summoning in the end of the day, and that would make it huge. But we have a bunch of different requirements to do, so I think I'm just going to start knocking a bunch of these out, and we'll see how far we get. We have all the skill requirements. It's just a matter of the quests. So prepare for some questing content. Here we go. The first of many, what lies below? Easy quest, fast quest, low rewards. Such is the way of questing. But we got some RC XP, and we got some defense. Let's go, baby. The hunt for Surrak completed. Man, this guy Bert, he's had a rough day. He found a hand in the sand, and through some investigation, it turns out that his boss hired a wizard to put a spell on him so that he would just do whatever his boss wants. Then the boss goes and murders the wizard so that there's no evidence, just so he can make Bert work more and not know that he's working. If this doesn't demonstrate the catastrophic effects of capitalism, I don't know what does. And that's Hand in the Sand completed. Another update that's new to me is this gal May over here, just outside Varrock. Every, I believe, 50 quest points, you can come to her. She'll give you a stack of money, depending on how many quest points you have, and a dice tiered to how many quest points you have. And the dice will give you a random clue scroll reward. So let's see what we get. We get 500k, and I think that's a fortunate component. Nice, it is. You love to see it. Thank you for free stuff, game. Thank you for the free stuff. Temple of Ikov, done. No problem. Easy game. Easy quest. Temple of Ikov, done. The Lost Tribe, also done. That's Wanted, exclamation mark, completed. Taking a little break from the questing here, we're going to do some quick dungeoneering floors. For the uninitiated, dungeoneering is kind of like a roguelite within RuneScape, in that you spawn into a randomly generated dungeon that you then have to explore and kill the monsters for. It's kind of fun. You have to find keys and solve puzzles and chase rodents into the right sockets, but it's a great time. I've been enjoying it. At the end, you fight a boss, and the more rooms you unlock throughout your journey, the higher XP you get at the end. So it's well worth to really flesh out the dungeon, try to find everything that you can. Speaking of dungeoneering, level 72 coming in. Just 3 more. 3 more dungeoneering levels until we hit Priff. Our Reaper task is bandos today, so we're going to try some bandos. I'm doing this tactic where you run around the room and spam your abilities where it can't really hit you, but I'm really, really bad at it. It's really easy. He just constantly smacks me around. Let's see if we get anything good. We didn't get anything good. Back to questing. Eyes of Glawfree completed. Kind of a math quest. You had to do some simple addition and shape counting, but embarrassingly difficult, but we did it. No problem. Path of Glawfree completed. Much less math, much nicer quest. Legends quest done. Not as bad as I remember it. This is probably the 4th time I've done Legends quest in RuneScape. Good quest. I like Legends quest. And this is Edgar's Ruse completed. Normally a nice quest to get done because it allows you to teleport much closer to God Wars. But in RuneScape 3, we just have the boss portals, and those take you right there. So not as nice. Long fetch quest. It's okay. 5 out of 10. And that's Dream Mentor completed. Pretty cool quest. Not gonna lie. 7 out of 10. Defender of Varrock completed. With this done, we have every single quest requirement required, as is doesn't need to be said about requirements, to do while Guthix sleeps. Let's get at it. Oh my god, Tassets! Oh my god, we got Tassets! We don't even have room. Pick them up, quick! Pick them up! Oh my gosh, that's so worth it. We had a 15 bandos task, and we got 14 kills the last trip, and then we died on the last kill. I'm like, I don't want to have to come back just for 1 kill. But, oh, baby, it was worth it. We got the Tassies. This is so good. Oh, yeah, let's go. It's finally time to do While Guthix Sleeps. We got on our Legends cape. This is the cape we got for completing Legends quest. Who would have guessed? This was quite a status symbol, like I don't know, 13 years ago. Probably even more than that. A long time ago, it was cool to have a Legends cape, but now, we're just putting it on because, why not? It doesn't look terrible, and I forgot to wear a cape here, so we can't go around without a cape. So we're gonna talk to this dude and get this show on the road. So I'm doing this quest, right? And I guess this kind of highlights my problem with paying attention to the lore. This book, which, like, is like the diary, the research notes of the villain we're chasing right now, is 42 pages. Ain't nobody got time for that. We'll probably be about halfway through this quest, and we're about to infiltrate the bad guy's base. We got our disguise on, and we looking like a snack. Wow, we got an upgrade. This is actually sick, not gonna lie. You look freaking amazing, dude. What's up, brother? They actually have some sick looking armor in this quest. We got this like melee kind of gold trim black armor. Looks very sick, and they have a kind of a similar vibe with some magic robes. This is great. Let's go, baby! While Guthix sleeps. This took so long. Oh my god. At least 2 hours. I'm so spoiled from old school quests. Like, really big quests in old school take like an hour, maybe 2. And this isn't even like a huge big boy quest. Oh my gosh. Let's go, baby. So other than doing the quest, the whole point of doing this quest was to get the XP reward. So I can put 100,000 XP on any skill above 65, so just not summoning or invention or archaeology, 4 times. So I can put 400,000 XP across, any number of skills. And what I'm going to do is, my plan was to just pop them on prayer and get 75 real quick, because I only need 227,000, so I could do 2 and then some quick prayer training, and I have 75. But I was thinking I can just get this naturally over time, and then once we need just like one more skill, or we're out of charms or something on summoning, then I can dump the 400,000 XP into whatever skill I just like want to get it instantly, so I can do the next quest. So we're just gonna leave this for now, and quest done, and whew, that was a big baby. Closing off the episode with one more familiarization done. We got one more piece in the set of the summoning outfit, so that'll be great when we need to do our summoning training. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you really enjoyed, leave a like anyway. See you next time.